He thought closing an old credit card would make his finances cleaner. But a few weeks later, his credit score dropped and he did not understand why. At first, the decision looked responsible. He had an old credit card sitting in his wallet. He barely used it. The card felt unnecessary, so he thought closing it would simplify his financial life. No extra card, no temptation, no account to think about. It sounded like a smart money move, but the mistake was hidden in one thing he did not understand. An old credit card can affect more than the card itself. In this realistic composite story, he had used the same credit card for years. It was not his favorite card. It did not have the best rewards. It did not feel important anymore. So one day, he called the card company and closed it. At first, nothing looked wrong. The account was closed, the card was gone, and he felt like he had made his finances simpler. But later, when he checked his credit score, he noticed something strange. His score had dropped. He was confused because he had not missed a payment. He had not opened a bad loan. He had not gone into collections. All he did was close an old card. But that old card had been doing quiet work in the background. The hidden money rule. The hidden rule is this: credit cards can affect your credit profile in more than one way. One part is payment history, another part is credit utilization, another part is length of credit history. When he closed his oldest card, he reduced his available credit. That meant his remaining balances could look larger compared to his total credit limit. That can increase credit utilization. And because the card was old, closing it could also affect how lenders view the age and strength of his credit profile over time. The card looked useless to him, but to the credit system, it was part of his history. The real cost was not just losing one plastic card. The cost was a weaker credit profile, a lower score, more confusion, and possibly worse loan or rental terms later. Lower credit score can affect more than pride. It can affect apartment applications, car loans, interest rates, deposits, credit approvals, and financial options. That is why this mistake matters. A decision that feels like cleaning up your wallet can create a hidden cost if you do not check the full picture first. The safer move would have been to pause before closing the account. He should have asked, "Is this my oldest credit card? Does this card have an annual fee? How much available credit will I lose if I close it? Will this increase my credit utilization? Do I have another card with a long history?" A beginner-friendly rule is simple. Do not close an old credit card quickly unless you understand what it may do to your credit profile. If the card has no annual fee and no major risk, keeping it open with very light responsible use may be safer. But if the card has fees, fraud risk, or spending temptation, closing it may still make sense. The key is not fear. The key is checking the full cost before acting. The lesson is simple. Credit card can look unused and still be helping your credit history. Closing it may feel responsible, but the real impact depends on your full credit picture. Before closing an old card, check the age of the account, your credit utilization, the fees, and your repayment habits. Learn from the mistake before it becomes yours. This video is for educational purposes only and is not personal financial, tax, legal, or investment advice. Subscribe for more money mistake stories that explain the expensive lessons people often learn too late.